Hey y'all, the last time you saw me, I was in a hospital, and so I just wanted to give you an update a little bit about what's going on, not just with my health, but where I've been. There's just been a lot of stuff going on, and I've decided to kind of focus on honing things here at home. And one of those things is my website, hotmessonamission.com. I've been working on that, and you're welcome to go check it out. It's kind of like I am. There's a little bit of everything there. So anyway, as far as my health, I may be having surgery at some point, but I've told my surgeon that I want to lose weight first. And that has been tricky. I lost a good chunk of weight. I lost like six or 7 pounds. And then Thanksgiving, y'all, it just all came back. And so now I'm back down. I've got a couple of pounds to go, but then, Christmas. You've got Christmas candies, Christmas cookies, Christmas everything, Christmas meals. And so that is the challenge that I'm navigating right now, as well as just trying to get healthier. Today marks the first day of the second week of me going caffeine free. I don't drink sodas regularly anymore. I have in the past. But I quit sodas probably in the summer for the most part. But I've still, I've got that coffee habit. And now it's a decaf coffee. I started a week ago. I bought some caffeine or some decaf coffee, organic decaf coffee. And I've been drinking that for the past week on a Wednesday. Today is Monday. Last Wednesday, I did have one coffee, a regular coffee, because y'all, I had a headache. I felt horrible. I was achy. Now, given also, by the way, I've started getting 10,000 steps a day again. So the achy may have been from that. But I was feeling terrible. And I didn't know if I was coming down with something or if I was having a mental breakdown or if it was the caffeine withdrawal. And so just to test the theory, I had 1 cup of regular coffee. My headache went away and I felt fine the rest of the day. And I was like, okay, now I know that's from caffeine. So if I feel like that again, I'm going to know that's what caused it. Well, it never happened again. It hasn't happened again yet. And so I'm now 7 days, minus that 1 cup on Wednesday. But y'all, I have multiple cups of coffee a day. And I'm hoping to get that down eventually. And ultimately, my goal is to be able to just drink water and not drink coffee, because coffee has cream and sweetener. I need to get rid of the cream. I need to get rid of the sweetener. And the cream, I've actually switched to a brand, and I don't know the name of the brand. Target carries it. I don't shop at Target, but Target is the only place in my area that has a heavy cream that does not have carrageenan in it. Now, it does have gellan gum, I think, but from what I've read, gellan gum is supposed to be anti-inflammatory, which is the opposite of what carrageenan. I learned today, according to my Alexa, that it's pronounced carrageenan and not carrageenan. I will always say carrageenan, so forgive me if that sounds weird to you. Carrageenan sounds weird to me. But anyway, so that's kind of what's going on. Did I tell you that my daughter had her twins? Oh my goodness. They're the cutest little things. Absolutely precious. They were born early and had to spend some time in the NICU, but they were healthy and they are just as cute as they can be. And they were big to be early. They were going to be big boys. So anyway, that has happened. I've also regained my LCSW license. I was a licensed therapist up until 2012 or 13, 14, somewhere in there. I was a therapist, and I quit my job to be a stay-at-home mom because after I had my 4th baby, which was a surprise baby when I was 40 or almost 40, I decided I didn't want to put him in daycare. I wanted to be home taking care of him because this was going to be my last baby. And so I quit my job and I became a stay-at-home mom. And I didn't keep my license up. You know, you have to renew your license and get your CEUs and all of that stuff to maintain a license. And I didn't. And I honestly didn't think I was ever going to work in that field again. However, I mean, I've always loved that field. I've always loved helping people. And I decided that I'm going to renew my license, or, you know, do the paperwork and get my license back. And I've done that. And so I am now Jennifer Frank LCSW once again. And I don't know that I'm going to get a job. I mean, I could get a job. I may get a job. But one of the things is I don't want to get a job until I get the surgery, if I'm going to get the surgery, because I really don't want to get the surgery. But I really don't want to have the consequences of not getting the surgery. And so I really have to take really good care of myself, which is part of what I'm doing now. I've been exercising and walking, getting outside, weather permitting, and I'm just doing a lot of other stuff. And I've been trying to focus on just getting my life together in general. Y'all know I'm a hot mess on a mission. I'm always on some kind of a mission. So while y'all haven't been seeing me, I've been rebuilding and redoing my website. I've actually created a planner. That's really some exciting news. I'm still kind of tweaking it and working on it. I've been losing weight. I've been, you know, just living life. And, yeah, so that's what has been going on lately. I also have, I recently, oh my goodness, y'all. Okay. So one of my new obsessions is, because, you know, we always need some kind of obsession. There is this estate sale place. It's like a warehouse, but they have estate sales. Usually, I thought it was once a month, but they've been doing like twice a month here recently, I guess, just because sadly that means more people are passing away, or just more people are using their services because by word of mouth they're hearing about them. But I have gotten a lot of new things, really cool things. One of them was a bread machine. I've gotten old antique. If you know what Marcrest stoneware is, daisy and dot pattern, it's like a Pennsylvania Dutch type thing, is what it's called. Anyway, so I've acquired a lot of that, and I am in love with it. But I've gotten to this point where it's like, well, and I say I've got it, it can be highly expensive. It can be highly sought after. And through that estate sale, I've been watching it for, I guess, 3 cycles of the estate sale. The first time it's full price. And then the third day of the sale, it'll go to half price. Well, the first time it does that. And then the next weekend that it happens, it's half of that. So it goes half price, and then it does a full sale. And then on the last day of that, everything is half off. So it goes from like $25. The next week, the full price will be $12. And so that Sunday, it will be marked down to $6. Well, the third weekend cycle, it just all put in a box together with one price for everything. And then on that Sunday, the cycles are Friday, Saturday, Sunday is one weekend. And so after 3 weekends, on the third weekend, everything is put together just in a big container. All the stuff that goes together in one big container. And then you can buy the lot. You can buy the whole container for one price. And then on the Sunday, everything's full price on Friday, marked down a little more on Saturday, and then on Sunday, everything is half price. So, half price of that whole box, Sunday, which was yesterday, y'all, was $12. And I priced it online. Actually, just the prices that were the original prices. If I would have paid the original price the first day before it was marked down, it would have been like $185. If you look online, it may have been more than that, may have been a lot more than that, may have been cheaper than that. But anyway, I got the lot for $12. And so now I have several pieces. I did get some pieces the last weekend at half price. because there were some really cool pieces that I really wanted, and they were like cheap on that half off price day. So anyway, but now I've got all of them, and I'm so excited. My husband is less excited, but I love them. And the thing is, buying them for $12 for all of them, I don't have to worry about breaking them. I don't have to worry about messing them up, because they really don't have any sentimental value to me, other than my mom used to have a bowl that she baked the beans in that was that stuff, or I thought it was. We recently found that bowl, y'all. After I became obsessed because of my mother's bowl, we found my mother's bowl, and it wasn't Mark Crest. It's just like, are you serious? That's my mother's bean bowl. But it was that dark brown. We saw those somewhere. Somebody in our family had the Mark Crest dishes because they look familiar to all of us. So anyway, but I've got these dishes now, but because I bought them, they don't have the sentimental value. Like, they used to be my mom's, or they were my dad's, or grandma's, none of that. And I don't have that, they were expensive, because they could have been expensive, but they were 12. And I looked at it, and there were 19 pieces in this box, and that did not include lids, okay? And it came down to 63 cents a piece. And so, like, I got a teapot with a lid for 63 cents. I got a bean pot with a lid, 63 cents. Another pot that looked similar to the bean pot, but I can't remember what it was called, but it's not a bean pot, with a lid, 63 cents. I mean, it was just a ridiculously good deal. So anyway, that's that. And then a little pitcher. I think it was either a pitcher to pour waffles in. There was like a waffle kit. This was back in, they were sold in the 50s and early 60s. But one set came with maybe a plate. I don't know. But one thing it came with was a pitcher to pour the waffle batter. No, a mixing bowl for the batter, a batter bowl. And then a pitcher, a bigger pitcher to pour the batter into the waffle maker. And then a smaller pitcher for syrup. Okay, that's what it was. And I have I think probably the batter pitcher, but I don't have the other pieces. And yeah, I don't think I have the other pieces. But anyway, so that's my Mark Crest. I will show it to you in a different video, because I have so many things to show you that I've gotten new or used. Like things I found. Like the other day, y'all, I accidentally went to Goodwill on a Sunday. I was needing to kill time. I was driving to my son and daughter-in-law's house, and whenever I got to their town, because they live out of town, when I got to their town, no one was answering my text, and so I figured they were still napping, and I didn't want to wake up the baby. She needs her naps when she naps, and so I just went to I think a what do you call it, like a flea market, and walked around there for a bit, and then stopped by their Goodwill. And it was on a Sunday. I've never gone to Goodwill on a Sunday when everything that is a certain tag is marked down to $1. And I ended up getting 3 new dresses that I really like. 3 new dresses for $1 a piece. And so, yeah. And then there's been so much going on, y'all. I was searching for sweatpants, and I've lost a pair of black sweatpants, but there was a container that I thought might have Christmas ornaments and stuff in it, but I had opened it and it was all my winter stuff. And I'm like, oh my goodness, could they be in here? And I went through there and I did not find my sweatpants, but I found like 3 of my dresses, long sleeve dresses that I had bought earlier this year from Goodwill. They weren't $1 because this was, like I said, this last time was my last one, but I think they were like $3 each. For these dresses, $3 to $4 each. And so anyway, I will have to wear some of those. This was actually a Goodwill dress too, but yeah, I'm proud of my Goodwill finds, because clothes are expensive, and whenever I can find something that I like or is cute, and I don't have to worry about how much it costs. So it doesn't matter if I'm riding my tractor, cleaning the kitchen, or, you know, going to Walmart or anywhere else, even Target. I wore one of them to Target, as a matter of fact, the other day. That's what I was wearing when I went to Target, was one of my dresses, my Goodwill dresses. There's no shame in my game, y'all. I don't care. I don't care how much I pay for stuff or admitting, because when somebody says, because I get a lot of compliments on my dresses, y'all. I get a lot of compliments because they're cute. And whenever someone says something, I'm not gonna hide it. I'm like, got it at Goodwill. I tell that to my mom a lot. My mom always compliments my dress, but other people do too. You know, if it's a perfect stranger, I'm not going to say I got it at Goodwill, but if it's like family or, you know, somebody like that, I will tell them I got it at Goodwill. So anyway, I'm debating whether or not to film any like cooking videos, y'all. I'm about to make a ton of candy for Christmas to give away as gifts, because we always make candy. I've made candy with, this past Saturday, I made candy with my sisters, to like distribute, but like there wasn't, I have a big family, and there wasn't really enough to distribute among everybody, really. And so I'm making more. I'm actually going to make those same recipes, probably for the most of those recipes. So because they're the classics that we always give away, I'm going to do some new ones to be spreading out among my family, and actually giving some to my sisters, because there were things that I'm making that they don't normally make, but they are some of my regulars. So let me know in the comments if you think I should film the candy making videos that I do. So we'll see. But anyway, on that note, I'm going to let you go. I've been, you know, it's been busy around here, and I've, you know, we had a great Thanksgiving with my new little grandsons, and now hopefully we're going to have a great Christmas, and I hope you do too. But I'll see you soon. Oh, and my website, hotmesssonamission.com, if you want to check it out. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.